He's the hippest cat in creation. He's the Alpha, the Omega, A to Z.
Check.
Take control. Take control.
Tell me more.
Does he look like a bitch?
Check. 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. 2. Check. Evening, John. Clorix, evening. Hapes, evening, Mr. Mixed, evening. Walk, good evening. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing? What's going on? You all will have to update me on the UK Duke game because I don't have it on. I don't want to be completely distracted. If I have it on, I'll be a mess. I don't anticipate we win, but last I saw we were up 2 with like 2.5 minutes left. So that's exciting that they at least made it a game. We won't get blown out. I just like to make it a game early in the season. So, but welcome everybody. Hope you had a good day today. Tuesday. I had a long day. Early classes, middle afternoon classes, after school rehearsal. Got home, had leftover pizza, and watch some YouTube and watch the UK game, and now we're here. Let me link what we're doing. That's the flight we are doing tonight. It's 383 miles. SimBrief puts it at 456. Could be a longer flight depending on the wind. This is not the fastest plane, and it takes me forever to get going.
Cannonball coming.
Cannonball, good evening. Cannonball, thanks for the tier 2. You said you shared that the other day, but I'll thank you again. Thank you for that. Hold on.
How's the Serenity?
Rally, good afternoon. Welcome. Hope you had a good day. Or morning.
Here I am.
Captain, good evening. We're flying the DC6 tonight, and
Hey,
if you've seen me
how you doing?
fly this plane, you know that I'm not always successful with this plane. Lately, it's been better, but I've had some rough ones. Max, good evening. This plane is unforgiving. It was good, Rally. It was quick. It was really quick. Went up, ate that night, did the art museum during the day. I put pictures in Discord, but I know you're not in Discord. Did Chinatown in Chicago on Saturday night, and then went to the Chicago Bears game on Sunday, and then drove home. So very quick weekend, but it was good. It was good. But yeah, we're going to continue the Lotus Flower achievement, and look, there's Cannonball in the same livery. I love it, Cannonball. But yeah, this plane takes me a very long time to get ready. Yes, absolutely, Rally. What was it called, Renaissance? The only new one that I went to was called Hingkee, Hingkee. It was the only one. I know, Captain. It's so good. It's a great plane. I really, really do like flying this plane. It's just, I'm usually not successful with approaches in this. I struggle with the engines freezing over. And so I have to get the co-pilot to help a little bit as we get closer to cruise. And then I kind of take over. I am going to be using Beyond ATC. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully there's not many vectors. But this plane's just a little weird with heading mode because you got to use this guy here. And if you haven't seen this plane, it's tough. It is tough. The only saving grace I have is this screen here will be that GTN 750, so I can use that. I could also use the pop-out window if I wanted, but I'm not going to do that. Best affordable Chinese restaurant in my city closed earlier this year. A couple who ran it retired, couldn't find a buyer. Dang. It's tough, Rally. It's tough. So I have my checklist. If you want to, here, I'll link the checklist. If you want to follow along what I'm doing, you can see what I'm doing there. Okay. So yeah, this is going to take a while. There is tablet here. Nice, B-Rabbit. Nice. Glad to have you flying. Okay, so, doors, we'll put chocks right now. I'm going to leave doors closed. I'm not going to do that right now, just because it takes so long to do all the things. Right, Rally. Yeah, we love the places we went in Chinatown were so nice. Sit-down places, they're really good. Some dim sum. Miss Flig got the black bean chicken with green peppers. And I got the fried salt and pepper fish. Salt and pepper fried fish. It was really good. Cannonball, do you know how to do it with this 750? You have to install it. This UK game apparently is tied with 26 seconds left. You okay in there? Are you okay? So it's tied with 26, right? Well, you'll have to let me know. I'm not watching. Yeah, Cannonball. It's worth it. We're gonna lose this game. It's gonna suck. All right, let me keep going. So we need to load passengers. We're gonna go to load manager here. Load passengers. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? You do have to do this manually. Crap. So SimBrief says we have 64 passengers. So you got to go down here. And then it says for baggage and cargo, 1493 kilograms. So about 3,000 pounds. We'll do that. Thanks for doing that walk. Okay, so baggage is done. Now we need to set fuel. For this flight, it says 3690 kilograms, which is about 8,000 pounds. Oops, come back. They won't let you do it that way? Oh, there you go. I see. You have to click it. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember. There's different ways to do this where you can do them in smaller increments. I would do that. Okay. Yeah, Clorix, they're not bad. They are not bad. I think they can be competitive. The fact that they're hanging in there with Duke for a team that's just completely new players is really solid. It's good. They've hit some threes. They've missed a ton of open threes, but it's part of it. What happened? We stole the ball? How much time's left? 10 seconds. Is it happening right now? Huh? So is it still tied? We're shooting free throws? They fouled us. Duke had a foul to give, Tweak says. But we are shooting free throws, Tweak. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to let it distract me. Yeah, I'm letting it distract me. Thanks, Renaissance. These are old. Renaissance, I know what I'm doing. I'm a grown man. But it was in the act, Tweak says. Did we make him? He hasn't done it yet. All right. Okay. Fuel's done. It says confirm gross weight between 80 and 90. We are at 84. Apparently we make them both. Cannonball just typed that it's 74-72 Kentucky. Come on, let's hold him, Cannonball. Come on. Kentucky ball. Wait, we got the ball back, Cannonball? Renaissance says 3 for the win. Stop it, Renaissance. Renaissance just messing with me. I'm getting texts and everything. Yeah. This is brutal, you all. This is rough for me. What did I say, Wuck? Oh, good. That was Cannonball. Okay, good. Cannonball says this will be a crazy call. So what do you mean it'll be a crazy call, Cannonball? What happened? Is it going to end up ruining the game for Kentucky? Is this going to ruin the game? She's not answering. Huh? She can't hear me. I don't know. Cannonball says they're reviewing who gets possession after the out of bounds. Oh, that is big. How much time's left, Cannonball? Cannonball's ahead of all of us, so I'm going to rely on Cannonball. Check maintenance and fluids. Let's do that. Maintenance? Yeah, there we go. So that's propeller hours. Five seconds left. Duke player's hand was out of bounds, touching the floor when his other hand touched the ball. Not a hard decision, Renaissance says. Tweak said it should be Kansas ball. KU's Kansas. Sorry, Tweak. As a UK fan, it's hard for me to see KU and not think it. It's okay, Tweak. It's okay. And doors, chalks are closed. Okay. So Cannonball says it's Kentucky's ball. Kentucky ball, 5.5 seconds. And are we still winning by 2, Cannonball? Why'd hold on, my music kind of just quit. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, that was weird. Music just kind of quit. Sorry, I know, Walk, I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you take a devout Kentucky fan and during a UK Duke game, and I tell myself I'm not going to watch, and I hear clapping from Miss Flick. I've got one guy texting me. I have Miss Flig clapping. I have Cannonball telling me what's going on. It's too hard for me to avoid. What's happening? Who did? And what happened? They fouled us. How much time's left? Right, 5.1. That's what Cannonball said. Renaissance said Duke made a 90-foot pass and teammate caught it like a wide receiver. What did he do after that 90-foot pass? Right, now they're reviewing for time, Cannonball. So, are we up by 2? And we're going to be shooting free throws, right? All right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, like I said, when you have a UK fan against Duke, mine says 19,000, Rabbit. Let's set this parking brake. Okay, it's set. Landing gear is down. Flaps are up. They confirmed 5.1 seconds, Cannonball says. Circuit breaker, I don't need to do. Okay, battery grand power. Oh, this is I'm distracted, and this is a difficult plane. Battery and ground power's on. And now we're going to put this on ground power. Because we do have a GPU hooked up. $750 isn't working. Going to switch to something easier. I wonder why it's not working, Cannonball. According to announcers, fifth-year senior who made a game-winning shot in a Final Four game is taking the free throws. Easy. Is that Williams? Because there's somebody that played for, I think, San Diego State. Maybe it's... Is it Williams? Okay. Maybe he was played for another team. This is going to be over. Cannonball says there's only a half a second left. She's yelling, yes! Are we up by 3? This is over, right? Yes! Oh, it's so good. Position lights to steady. It's over, right? Is it over? It is, but it isn't, she says. It is, but it isn't. Cannonball says GG. Oh, it's a final. I want you to know, Renaissance, this game was tied 67-67, and your Kentucky Wildcats ended up going on a 10-5 run at the end. How about... We're all clapping in this house. Let's go. No, I'm not watching. She asked me if I saw the stat. What is it? First win versus Duke since 2015. 9 years. Well, we also don't play them very often. We don't play them very often. Oh my gosh. Duke's first loss this season. I mean, we've only played 3 games. I just like that Duke was overrated and we were underrated. I'm good with that. All right, can we focus now? This is a long flight, and I'm taking too long.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
You're not even concentrating.
I'm back. I am there. I'm ready.
I'm a fighter, Peter. I'm going down fighting. Menard's going for it. Come on. All right, keep the Menard firing for it. Stop it. Get back. $5,000 and a spin. $5,000 and a spin.
It's a huge win.
$18,050. Menard.
Clorix.
You have
I'm a fighter.
We can take longer if you want.
I don't have it. And you know, you would think, and that's too funny, Clorix. You would think that I would have it. Like somewhere just kind of like hiding. But apparently I don't have it, which is kind of weird, isn't it? You would think I would have had it. It's a shame. That's on me. It's my fault. Renaissance, thank you for the tier 3. That's 2 years. Thank you, Renaissance.
Kentucky! Hey, why does he go to
Bittersweet.
Kentucky?
Yeah, what do we do in Kentucky?
Bittersweet, good evening. Position lights, steady. Renaissance, how you doing? You weren't here last night, were you, Renaissance? I don't remember. Seatbelt sign on. No, you and no smoko on. You were lurking. Oh, it's okay. Lurking's fine. No smoking. Beacon off. Water injection don't need to do. Landing lights retracted and off. Those are down here. No, up here. Retracted. There we go. Cow flaps fully open. Superchargers low. Booster pumps off. Inverter switches all 3 on. That's... Nope. That one. That one. And that one. Auxiliary power off. That's right there. I got a puppy behind me. Playing Dead Island 2 with a friend from 8 until 3:30. First time either of us had played it. Had the platinum. The first one done time, so he was focused. I think I have that game, and it's pretty good. Those are fun games. Generators all on. 1, 2, 3, 4 ignition switches all off. Okay, so now we go over to the left eyebrow and we do some heater. So we make sure that's normal. The only thing we really need to do here is like cabin heater. Everything else can really be off. You can set windshield temp over here and cockpit temp. Let's do the windshield. Let's figure out what the temperature is. It says... Where are you? I always have to find this one. It's some... It's always kind of hiding as a gauge. Flat position. It says OAT somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? It's... Oh, yeah, right there. Free air. Sorry, free air. So it's like 8 degrees, 9 degrees. So then we'll do that one. 0 to 10. Let's move on. I'm not going to do everything. I'll do the ones we need to do. It was free with the PlayStation if you don't have the lowest tier. And he didn't know. So when I mentioned him, he dropped everything and made plans. It's free with the PlayStation Plus collection. I'm pretty sure I got it. I think I have it on Steam. Let's check all the fluids. Those are up here. So that shows fuel as... Oh, wait. Those are alt. I was like, whoa. These are all the main tanks. Okay, that's fine. And then anti-icing is good. Oil's good. Auxiliary oil good. Other 2 engines, fuel good. Water in all 4 engines good. And hydraulic fluid is all the way up. Oh, that's good, Renaissance. I like that too. Okay, so now we're going to go over here and adjust that temp. I'm not going to use the cooling turbine because that's for AC. I will do altimeter. Door warning is fine because... actually, no, the doors are closed, so that's not a big deal. Bus voltage normal. Okay, so now we're going to check hydraulics, and this is the issue we always had in the past where this didn't work. However, the last time we did it, it did work. So what they want us to do is have this down and then this on, and then we glance over and we watch that needle move up. And there was a point where this didn't work, and now it does. And it needs to go to about 2,600 to 3,000, somewhere in this area. Good. So now we can turn that off. Okay. Gyro pilot is off. Autopilot servos down here is off. I'm making sure I didn't forget anything. I don't want to skip anything that I don't need. Yeah, carburetor levers are all down. Flaps are up. That's this yellow lever here. Mixture all to idle cutoff. That looks good. trims set. We just want to make sure they're neutral. The aileron trim is neutral and the elevator trim is neutral. Fuel tank selectors. Let's get the right. Which one is it? That one right there. So you want these to be set to main for the fuel tanks. That way we're not using the alternate tanks. And so you can see main tank is all the way forward. Your victory anthem for UK is in AI art. This will be interesting. 19,000 cannonball. Here's walk.
In the blue and white we're marching strong. Hear the roar of the wildcat song. From the classrooms to the field so wide, Kentucky pride will never hide. In the heart of Lexington we'll rise, with courage, fierce and focused eyes. For every point and every goal, the Wildcats lead and take control. Victory is ours, it's clear as day. Feel the power, hear the crowds hooray. When the Wildcats take the stage so grand, everybody knows this is our land.
This is a banger.
With the flag of blue we wave on high. In our spirits we can touch the sky. With every pass and every play, the Wildcats lead the charge today. United we stand strong and true, the spirit of Kentucky shining through.
AI, B-Rabbit.
With every cheer
AI.
and every game, the Wildcats glorify our name.
Just now.
Victory is ours, it's clear as day. Feel the power, hear the crowds hooray. When the Wildcats take the stage so grand, everybody knows this is our land.
This is amazing.
Victory is ours, it's clear as day. Feel the power, hear the crowds hooray. When the Wildcats take the stage so grand, everybody knows this is our land.
Now, sometimes AI doesn't know how to end a song. Let's see how they end it. That's a great hook. They go soft. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I'm going to have to make that hook a sound effect. Like, at least the victory part. Oh my gosh. I could use that for so many things. You know, like, anytime there's a victory. Mike James says, super lurker here. Hope everyone is good, ready to fly. What's going on, Mike James? Welcome. I'm very distracted from the UK Duke game tonight, but I am getting going. I am getting going. That was great walk. Welcome, Mike. Rabbit says, also the reason I was gone for like over a year was I went to Fire Academy and now a full-time firefighter in Kentucky working on my paramedic license now. Rabbit, where are you a firefighter in Kentucky? One of my former students is a firefighter in Lexington. He does those firefighter competitions, like the crazy, like climb up and like, you know, carry dummies upstairs and all the stuff. That was too good, Walk. Gosh, it was good. Oh. Oh. Far East. Okay, look who I've got. Yeah. Yeah, look.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
No. No, we're not doing that. No. No. Nope. 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 My big boy. You can't have him. Nope. Hey. 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 We're not doing it. Nope. 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 He hates it. Astro hates it. Mike James, thank you for that. Welcome. Appreciate you lurking and being here. We're moving on. So crossfeed auxiliary, those are cut off. Get cut off. Prop master RPM all the way forward. Thanks.
Electrify the boys and girls if you'd be so kind.
Thanks for that. Well, Isaac, you just got sniped. Standard prop selector auto 3. Duke lost and snipe bad night. Bad night is right. Tough game, Isaac. That's a rough one on you, isn't it? Yes, Rabbit. Nothing's changed. Literally nothing's changed since you were last here. Throttles. Barely open. Check fuel and oil. Let's check fuel and oil pressure. It's these. All these need to be on, and they are. Those are good. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Landing gear lever. Check that these lights are green. And so now, before we get the engines going, let's turn this on. Okay. Is it? Yeah, Isaac, I'm sure. No, listen. It's early. It's early season. It's still way too early. It doesn't matter. Even if UK had lost, it wouldn't have mattered. And it never does. I mean, it does not matter. But I do really appreciate the win. Huh. I can't turn... Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't turn that on. Why isn't that going? Did they not like the number? That's what it was. Okay. But it needs to be on. It won't let me turn it on. Wonder why. Oh, I know what it is. It's down here. This is a weird one. So you have to do this. Yeah, and so now you see the 3616. It's down here. Sorry, it has been a while since I've used this. And so now messages, nothing. Go back. You be playing 24? Yeah, I will. I've already pre-ordered it. Okay, clocks. All right. So, I am going to... So I don't have these engines just going crazy. Transponder should always be on altitude reporting. Let me see. It's on. It says altitude reporting. I would like to see if I can do my sim brief. I was able to yesterday, but I forgot how. There it is. Oh, that's just the setup. Okay. Is it flight plan? Menu? Import. Yes! Yes, that's what I want to load. And now I just want to see if there's any... Yeah, the Suga 2 and... Emi or Iwi? Imizu? So, yeah, Imizu is the arrival. Transition none. Runway 6 is what they've got, so that's good. And let's look at the approach. 06, ILS 6, Zulu or Yankee. Let me get an idea of what they want us to do. And of course, this is way later, but I like to have an idea. Zulu? Yeah, that's good. Zulu is final. And with no transitions, we'll load that approach. Now, I would like to see the departure... runway 12, that could change. And the transition's good. Let's load that. And let's look at the map. See how it looks. That looks good. That looks great. That looks great. Look at that. So... let's do ATC and see what they tell us.
One for Zulu. Wind 230 at 5. Few clouds at 3000. Temperature 09er. Dew point -02. QN H1022. Landing and departing runway 30. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
So different runway. Runway 30 to get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I see that. So that way and then turn left. That works. Still works fine. What's going on, Private Pile? Yes, DC6. Private Pile, did you watch that UK Duke game? You did. I wasn't able to catch the end. Okay. So, tower is 118.35. And let me put in some info.
I believe I can fly.
What's up, Bryce?
I believe I can touch the sky.
Evening, Bryce. Bryce, did you watch the UK Duke game? Chris, it's this plane's not bad to land. It's not bad to land. It's just everything else. Like the plane floats on the way down. It's not that bad. We're going to Komatsu. You were doing this flight. Nice. Okay. I'm getting ready to contact Tower, but I'm just trying to put some things down. All right, let's see what they say. It's a DC, my dad touched him. Not going to say much more, Chris says. Because UK won at the very end, Bryce. Speak for yourself. My DC6 departed with you all last time and have never been seen again, Icy says. Hokodate Tower, fleeting 1976, picking up IFR to Komatsu with information Delta.
Fligity 1976, Hakodate Tower. Thanks for Delta. Expect runway 30, Tsuga 2. Departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 6751.
Expecting runway 30, Suga 2 departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawks 6... Oh, I can't read my writing. 6705, fleeting 1976.
Negative. Squawk 6751.
No, 51. Squawk 6751, fleeting 1976. Yeah, I can read that now.
Fligity 1976, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll call back for push and start, fleeting 1976. Okay. So, let me go back to... where are you? I'll do this. I need to put in... Actually, I think... Sorry, hold on. I want to make sure I put in what they told me. 30, Suga 2. Oh, Squawk. 6751. And now let me look down here. On. Okay, we're good. All right, let's keep moving through this checklist. Time to start the engines. Yeah, it's Private Pilot. It's really good. The stuff they do with AI is so good with this Beyond ATC. Beacon lights on. Engine start order 3421. So we go over here to 3. And then we do fuel booster pumps to low. And I'm just going to do them all to low. I know you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do them one at a time. It's okay. Now I need to put these mixtures all at auto rich. So put those on both. Do listen for the countdown.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay, there's engine 3. So what we want to do is check that oil pressure, and it's right there. Looks good. Let's get that to around 1,000 RPMs. So we're a little low. Drop it just a little. Okay. And now we do that for engines 4, 2, 1. Switch 4. Start. Listen for the countdown.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Check that oil pressure. Looks good. Wait for these to reset. All these have to reset before we can do anything. Then we'll do engine 2. Wait for the prime and boost to reset. Okay, check oil pressure on engine 1. Engine 2, I should say. Looks good. Okay. Wait for these to reset. Move this to engine 1. And they're reset. So we're going to start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay. Moving on, fuel booster pumps, we want them all off. And we want the engine selector to also be off. Okay. Now we can switch this over to the battery. And we'll disconnect the GPU. Check that hydraulic that we looked at earlier is good. Yes, it is. Gust lock removed. We click this and that will move. Flight controls, check full movement. Pedals are good. All right. So now we have to do an engine run up and it takes a little bit of time. I don't do everything because some of my stuff isn't key bound. So I can't do all of it, but close. So oil pressure, check that it's around 40. It will be when when the engines are on a little longer. And the oil temps have to be above 40 degrees. So you kind of have to let it go for a bit. Yeah, there it goes. So we're going to put the throttles at 15 to 1700 RPMs. I know. Private Pile, have you seen this plane? Look at this. Look at the inside of this plane. Like, they even have the menu right there. This plane is awesome. With the Fliggity livery. It's so good. Okay. So now we want to check that throttles are at 15 to 17. We're going to move those up. She shimmies at 30. So now we put the throttle lock on and we pull the prop lever all the way back and we want to see if the RPMs drop to around 1250. So give that a second. Oh wait, there it goes. Oh, it's my Bravo's messed up. There we go. So 1250. Now we move this prop control switch to manual. And now we move all of these up. And you can see those prop needles going back up. Cannonball, thanks for the gift sub to Mike. Look at that, Mike. Thank you, Cannonball. Very nice of you. GG, Mike. So now we want to move these back down. The Templar of Syrinx. That is so funny. We are the priests of the temples. Shouldn't it be RSPM? Templar says. Okay, so those go back to 1250. It should be Templar. I think it should. I think you're right. It should be. R's PM instead of RPMs. No, I see what you're saying. Let's move this back to neutral. Oh, the gift on life. Auto 2, auto 3, and prop all the way forward. Unlock throttle. We want to put those throttles now at about 25 manifold pressure, and then we're going to do RPMs at 21, and they're almost there. Like Moose, Renaissance says. And now that song will be stuck in your head on. No, I love it. I saw them... Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I saw them in Pittsburgh in '97 on the Test for Echo tour, and then I saw them in Nashville like 3 or 4 years later. And when I saw them in Pittsburgh, they did all of 2112. Roll the bones. Okay, so bring RPMs down to 1950. Right there. Press resynchronize. We bring 3 down, and it's the only one that's active, so that's good. Okay. Then we go to auto 2. Resynchronize again. Pull throttle 2 down, and it's the only one that's that's being affected. Bring them back down to idle. And then bring them back up and make sure the lights come back on. Actually, no, sorry, it was the propeller has to go forward. Make sure the lights come back on for the propeller. There they go. All right, so now we have to pull this back. This is really weird. I'm moving the throttles forward, but on the screen they're moving backwards because I just did the reverse lever. So I can see those orange lights. So now I'm going to go back to idle, and the orange lights should go off and everything should reset, and that looks good. Okay, I have to skip that. Bring manifold pressure up to 30. I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm skipping a lot of that. I know that's not ideal, but it's okay. Pedo Scoop Heaters on. Windows locked AC controls. Don't need that. Superchargers are on low. Let's go on and move. Cowl flaps to 4 degrees. Open. Mixture control still on auto rich. We want to move this. We want to make sure that this is on nav and not VLOC. There we go. Gotta hit that button. So we're on GPS now. Gyro pilot needs to be on. Wait, I can't move. There we go. Gyro pilot on. Altimeter. Done. And now... Oh, I was supposed to request push and start. I'm going to do that now. Not tonight, was. Hakodate Tower, Fleeting 1976, requesting push and start. I already started.
Fligety 1976, Hakodate Tower, pushback approved, face south.
Facing south, Fleeting 1976. We want nose to the left. Okay, so now we're going to go for taxi. Hakodate Tower, Fleeting 1976, requesting taxi to runway.
Fligety 1976, request not understood.
Requesting taxi to runway, Fleeting 1976.
Fligety 1976, runway 30 taxi via Alpha, Bravo.
Runway 30 via Alpha Bravo, Fligety 1976. Can't say tree, you gotta say 3. Alright. So, let me look here. We don't need a pushback. We are facing perfect. We are just facing right out. Don't need it. Fuel booster pumps on. If it's... No, we don't need that. 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 Okay. How about that? We're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Fligety Air. Federal regulations require that carry-on items are stowed prior to closing the aircraft door. Your items may be placed in an overhead compartment or completely under the seat in front of you. Use caution when placing items in or removing them from the overhead compartment, and let us know if we may be of assistance. In order to expedite
All
the boarding
aircraft
process,
be advised,
please proceed as
information
quickly as
echo now
possible
current,
after stowing the
QNH
carry-on items.
1022.
Take a moment to
Love
review the
Echo.
safety instructions card in your seat
Evening,
pocket.
Chrissy.
Passengers seated in an exit row are also asked to review the exit row seating requirements. If you're seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an evacuation. If you're unable or unwilling to perform the functions described on the card, just ask to be reseated. Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of did that wrong. I started up without requesting it, and then I requested a taxi without pushing back. I'm doing well, Chrissy. How are you doing?
Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure and cross-check. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention while important safety information is reviewed. In preparation for departure, be certain that your seat back is straight up and your tray table is stowed. Make sure your carry-on items are placed completely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Portable telephones are not approved for use in flight. However, you may use certain other electronic devices when advised by your crew. Please direct your attention to the flight attendants in the cabin.
Mustang, thanks for the follow.
For
Welcome.
everyone's safety, regulations
Laddie,
require
evening.
compliance with all lighted signs, placards, and crew member instructions. If you don't know how to operate the
Nice,
seat room,
Chrissy.
you probably shouldn't be out in public unsupervised. Please use
That's
the safety
good.
instructions card in your seat pocket in front of you. It explains the safety features of this aircraft as well as the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. Your seat cushion serves as an approved flotation device. To remove it, pull up and bring it with you to the nearest usable exit, paddle to shore, and enjoy them with our compliments. There may be 50 ways to leave your lover, but there are far fewer ways off of this airplane. Take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you, keeping in mind that the closest usable exit may be located behind you. If there's a loss of aircraft electrical power, low-level emergency lights will illuminate. All exits are indicated by lighted exit signs and by red floor-level lighting. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure,
All right,
masks
Cannonball.
will descend from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, reach up and pull the mask towards you, fully extending the plastic tubing. Stop screaming, grab the mask, and pull it over your face. To tighten the fit, pull the tab on each side of the mask. The bag does not need to fully inflate when oxygen is flowing. If you have a small child traveling with you, secure your mask before assisting with theirs. If you're traveling with more than one small child, pick your favorite. If you're lucky, a life vest may be located under your seat. To wear it, tear open the plastic package, remove the life vest, and slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist, snap the two ends together, and tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs. This vest can be manual inflated by blowing into one end of the red tubes and is equipped with a water-activated locator light.
How this works, I have no idea, but if you figure it out, please let us know.
As a reminder, smoking is not permitted in any area of the aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying a lavatory smoke detector is prohibited. If we see smoke coming from the lavatories, we will assume you're on fire and put you out.
This is a free service that we provide.
On behalf of the captain and your entire crew, it is our pleasure to have you on board. Enjoy your flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off shortly. Please ensure your seat rope is fastened, your tray table is up, and your seat is in the fully upright position. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's a great point, Captain. Great point. Hakodate Tower, fleeing in 1976, requesting departure.
Fligety 1976, Hakodate Tower. Wind 280 at 9er. Runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
Runway 30, cleared to take off, fleeing 1976. Okay. So we're going to be turning left out of here. Let me adjust these. This is the one thing that you can do wrong in this plane is overheat or freeze them. Let's see what that does. There they go. See how the blues are turning green? Brings back so many memories flying with you. Miss so much. I'm happy. Yeah, Rabbit. That's awesome. It's nice, isn't it? I know, Chris. Look at Cannonball in the Filger's livery. All right. I think we're good. This will be interesting. I know I'm going to screw this up. I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. No, I know, Tweak. I know, it's not easy. There's a lot to do. Which is why you can turn on the co-pilot to help. And I do that when we get to cruise.
Punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it.
Let's go.
Chewie, punch it! Punch it!
Punch it, we can beat him. Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it, Bishop.
Punch that shit!
Punch it. Punch it. Punch it.
Man, just punch it, go!
Take it. Punch it. Punch it. Punch the gas. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Bitch, you better try. Punch it. Punch it.
Rotate. Gears up.
Fligety 1976. Contact Hakodate departure 119.0.
119.0, Fligety 1976. Hakodate departure, Fleeting 1976 with you at 1,300 feet.
Fliggity 1976, Hakodate departure. Good day. Identified. Climb to 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet, Fleeting 1976. Okay, I'm just hand flying right now. Okay, so we're going to put gear in neutral. We're going to put autopilot servos on. That looks good. And landing lights. There's a lot to do, you all. A lot to do. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. However, for your continued safety, Fliggity Air requires that you keep your seat rope fastened at all times while seated.
Okay. So right now we're just climbing to 10,000. And making sure, right there, carb temperature is already too cool, so I'm going to raise this. You got to watch. And it's already changed. Now, I'm going to close those. Excuse me, just by 1 degree. Now, let me do this. I feel like I'm... Hold on. Localizer? Is that right? No, Renaissance. We cannot. I can't remember if this needs to be on localizer or gyro pilot for nav mode. I cannot remember. Let me look. Let me see what it didn't say localizer, so I'm going to put it back. It didn't say to do that. Yeah. There it goes. I only questioned it because if you look here, it's not along the line. But I think it's going direct to here, maybe? It's hard to tell. We're okay. Let's see. How's that temperature? Still good. Altitude is 7,000 feet. So as you get higher...
1976, contact Sapporo Control 119.3. Have a good day.
119.3, Fliggity 1976. So as you get higher, you can see that the manifold pressure keeps dropping to like 40. I have to keep it up at 44. And it'll get to a point where I'll run out of room. My throttles will just run out of room. And so that's when I have to do the superchargers up here. But I won't do those until like 12,000 feet. So we're still waiting. Sport Control, Fleeting 1976 with you at 7,800 feet.
Flickity 1976, Sapporo Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Fleeting 1976. It's just following the flight plan, Templar. I'm not doing anything specific. It's just going to, I think it is a VOR. It is a VOR. The UA VOR. And I think it's going direct to it. It says it's 110.65 for the VOR. So that would be there. But you're on GPS? Yeah, because it's just following the flight plan. I'm not using, I'm not flying that way. Like, it's, so if I go to, I'll show you. If I go to flight plan, it's supposed to be going to this TAPI, not the VOR. It comes with this 430. It comes with a 430. But I've got an add-on that uses the 750. What I'm curious about is why we're not going to TAPI direct. So if you look at the map, you can see I'm not on pace to go to TAPI. I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna try to turn it myself a little bit. It doesn't work that way. You're not going old school. Templar, I can only do so much. How do I make this go heading mode? No, that's why I was trying to turn this way. This thing's really weird. No, it's off. Templar is so difficult. Like, as you're trying to fix so many things. Cannibal, are you trying to get me to look at you? So maybe I do that. Will it do that? Oh, you know what? That localizer is going to go to that waypoint, isn't it? Oh, we got to be careful here. There goes autopilot. Okay, that's bad. Whatever it's doing is bad. Actually, maybe it's... I don't know. I can't tell. I can tell you it's not doing it right. That's for sure. All right. So, how do I fix that? I can't get it to follow the flight plan, and usually I can. I wonder where it's trying to go. You know, you're trying to figure that out, and then you realize your engines are icing over. So you see how I'm nearing that. Come on. I don't understand why it won't follow the flight plan. Come on. It's going to make this flight longer than it needs to be if I can't go from point A to point B as quick as possible. Oh, that's off. I remember that thing gets messed up. I do remember that gets messed up. Yep, that's what it was. That gyro pilot switch gets messed up. Okay, so I just did superchargers. 44, how's our icing? Still not good. That's good. Yellow's fine. We're still not doing what we need to do. You can see this plane is still not going towards where it needs to go. So I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go direct. Oh, it won't let me go direct. That's exciting. That button is in-op, which is really weird. Why can't you click direct to? Well, it's not following my flight plan, and I don't know what to do. I wonder if I turn it over to the co-pilot if it'll work. Can you use the GTN's autopilot controls? Let me see. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? It won't let me do heading. You're supposed to be able to change your heading with this. Okay, there it goes. And it will keep doing that until you tell it to stop, and you tell it to stop by pressing that, and then you can see it straightens out. Oh crap, I'm at 16.3. I need to go to 19, hold on. Spore control, fleeting 1976 requesting altitude change to flight level 190.
Frigate 1976, unable your flight is to the southwest, and flight level 190 is an odd-numbered flight level.
That's right, that's right.
Please pick an even altitude.
Oh, it is 16. Sport control, never mind. Fleeting 1976.
Fliggity 1976. You broke up. Say again, altitude.
It's okay. It's okay. So I need to get this to stop climbing.
Fliggity 1976. I didn't get that altitude.
I don't know what to, I don't know how to make him stop. I don't know how to make him stop. Mixture's too lean. Like, once you ask, I don't know how to make him quit. All right. Thank you.
Fliggity 1976. Sapporo control.
Okay, I guess I didn't do it. Never mind. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, so I'm turning on...
Set cruise power, please. Setting cruise power.
I'm turning on the autoflight engineer. So, okay, couple things. I can't make the plane stop climbing. So I know if you do this, it will level off. I don't want it to level off. I want to descend. But maybe you have to do that to even start a descent. So let's do that. And then let's drop. No, you're going the wrong way. I want to drop. I want to drop. Oh, it's because autopilot was on. Okay. That's okay. We're going to turn it off. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You're going to go nose up. I can't make it change.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'll just do it like I do other planes. Just do this.
We are in a dive. We are in a dive. We have lost vertical control.
I love how the co-pilot will lower these all the way. And it doesn't matter. He resets them. He just resets them. There's nothing you can do. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he's able to make the temperatures stay warm when the carb temps are all the way down. I don't know how he does it. Okay, so we're not going to 16,000. Oh, actually we are. Wow, we climbed that much. Now we're climbing? Stop climbing! Oh my gosh. I mean, why is he climbing? An altitude level is on. We are going to blow these engines. We're going to blow them. Climbing at 3,600 feet. I cannot make him stop. Oh my gosh. And he's also not even going the right way. Like we're not even going the right direction. I'm going to let him do that.
Cruise power is set.
You blew it! You had it all and you blew it!
Cruise checks are complete.
So now when I hit altitude level, it's supposed to stop. But I'm still climbing. I don't understand. So where does this pilot think our altitude is supposed to be 16,400? How can I make him not? I really wanted to get him at 16,000. It's fine. Fine, I'll come back to it. I just want to get him to 16. No, my altimeter... Oh, altimeter's fine. No, nose down, champ. Nose down. You don't have to do that. You just don't have to do that. Just do normal stuff right now. No, Chris, 1.6 is, it's not a matter of request. It's not through ATC, it's the plane. What Walk said. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. I don't like that you have to turn all of these off. Got annoying and would have been annoying right now, Walk. Was annoying then, would have been worse now. Thank goodness we discontinued it. Now, how can I get you to 16,000 and hold? Can't do it. Oh, I hate that. I hate that it won't work. You have to like do all these things. Well, I guess we're going to be at 15.6. I can't make this plane. I just can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'm too stubborn. Why won't it do it? Come on, do it. Do it. Why doesn't it want to click? This gyro pilot button will not go. Is it that? Nope. Maybe it has to be off for like a long amount of time. No, it just doesn't go. Oh my gosh. It won't do it. Like, I click it and it won't do it. So if I turn it off, you have to do it when it's down. Oh well, we're gonna be at 16.6. Gonna be at 16.6, nothing we can do. I cannot get it to be even. So frustrating.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Hokodate departure, fleeting 1976 with you at flight level 166.
Fligety 1976, Hakodate departure, descend to 10,000 feet.
No, I'm not descending. Okay, it thinks I'm descending. I'm gonna turn beyond TTC off. It's off. It thinks I'm descending. I'm not. At this point, it's from where I changed frequency and went back, and it thinks that I'm depart. It's fine. It's fine. So now at this point, I can't get this to follow the flight plan. I know that this is not going to work. It's just not following the flight plan. So what's going to happen is we're going to do the videos and then we're going to come back and this plane's going to be off course. It's just going to be what it is. I can't make it go to that line. And I can't even click the direct to button. I don't understand why. I wonder if I can do it with this. See if this works at all.
Putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
So there's no direct to on this.
Crap on top of crap on top of crap on top of crap.
Yeah, there's no direct to there. I don't understand what the blue... Wait. Is it trying to turn? Oh, weird. It is trying to turn. My heading mode is actually working, but this isn't doing that. It's something I'm doing on my Bravo. So what I'm gonna do is I might have to just go straight. Blue line is your course. Well, I can't get it to go to where I want it to go. So, I wonder, do you think it's trying to go... That blue line is not going to that VOR. It would cut across it. Like, if you look at that, the arrow there, that arrow is not pointing towards the VOR. Because it's pointing, like, over here. The VOR is down here. So, I've at least got it... Come back. I've at least got it to where it's going towards that line, and if it doesn't... Hold on. I hit nav mode on my Bravo, and that might have fixed it. I think it's gonna work. I told you all this plane is brutal. Brutal. You're trying to fix so many things. Look at it turning. Because I gotta have... Fixed? No, it's not the plane, it's the user. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I did wrong with this. There's a weird thing where the gyro pilot button will not work unless you turn the autopilot off. I was turning it off and on. You have to turn it off and click it. I was doing that wrong. And then the altitude control, I don't understand. I still don't understand why the plane was trying to go so high when I had the altitude control button on. It was almost like it was ignoring it. I must have done it in a weird order or something. So the pressing Alt is this altitude control, and it's on right now. But it's at 16.7. I'm fine with that. Listen, I don't have Beyond ATC on anymore. I'm not bound by ATC. I'm just going to stick with the 16.7 and go. And now the plane is following the flight plan. So we're good. Look, all greens because the auto flight engineer, artificial flight engineer, is doing it. So we're fine. It just took a lot. Just very persistent. You have to be very persistent. And it can be... We have had people buy this plane, fly it once, and never fly it again. And it's an expensive plane. It's just one of those planes that will just beat you up. Okay. So we're good though. Our speed is 200, almost 200 knots. Ground speed is like 267, so I think we've got a tailwind. Speaking of, I never got a chance to adjust these fields. Let me do this. I wish it would save them for every, like globally, no matter what plane you use. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. It's saying that we'll be there in an hour and 13 minutes, and look at that wind, 54 knot crosswind. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is a great plane. It's like getting ready for KMEA, Unbearable says. I had rehearsal today. We're going to be fine, Unbearable. We're going to be fine. We've made some adjustments I removed one piece and replaced it with an easier one. However, it's still going to take time to learn it. I've moved some people on different parts. Okay, I mean, you can see, look, you can see the angle of the plane, but the blue line is right along the track that we're going. So we're good. So we're going to do videos. Can you believe it? At 1 a.m. videos. And we don't even have a full slate tonight. We have Renaissance, Walk, John, and Cannonball. 4 videos. How about that? 4 videos. All right. First video is Renaissance. Renaissance says, I don't actually care for this song, nor do I care much for this style. However, combined, I think this is pretty great. Isn't it ironic? Yeah, no. This guy again? He's rocking way too much for the music that doesn't rock.
Oh man, turn 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon. 2 minutes too late. Isn't it ironic?
How many views does this have?
It's like
234,000.
It's the free ride when you feel really lose the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it
Figures. No, it's not very good. Mike and Bronco and Fitz, you're all right. You're all right.
Was afraid to fly.
It's not very good.
He packed his suitcase against his
Oh, sir, I don't like it.
He's got a nice electronic drum set, though. I wish I had that electronic drum set. Thank you, Chris. Well, and that's exactly it. Mike makes a good point. The bottom line is, and look at Mike, by the way. Mike, the lurker, is a 40-month subscriber. Goodness, Mike James. 40 months lurking. You're right, Mike. You're right. I said this yesterday or the day before, whenever we watched his last video. This is one of those songs that just listen to the original. Just listen to the original. Like, it already, this doesn't reinvent the song. Oh, Renaissance, I don't know. I bet that kid gets anywhere between 8 and 10 grand because he's trying to do it with what looks like real drums, and those are way more expensive. Yeah, he does have a good voice, and Mike, again, he can do all the things, can play all the instruments, sings well, but he's not bringing anything new to the song. It's like, so when that happens, then wouldn't you just rather listen to the original? So listen. That's I've got enough. I've seen what I need. Renaissance. Walk is next. Walk says, feel free to skip around if you like. That's okay. I just skipped around Renaissance's. Final version starts around 8:30, and there's a marker. Okay. Here's Walk. No, so Templar, let me explain what's going on. We typically do these long flights, and usually they're on airliners. This is part of your in-flight entertainment. We do this every night on long flights, and 5 people can spend 1,000 channel points, waffles, to enter a video, and the winner of the best video gets 1,000 points, and we do seasons with points, and at the end of the season, people get prizes. So every night, They've submitted a video. It's a maximum of 5. That maximum is now full. And we're watching all 5 right now. Whichever one's the best gets 1,000. So we've just seen the first video, and it probably won't win. Here is Renaissance. Now, Renaissance, you know the rules. If you think I should watch the end, you need to let me know.
So in a moment, we're going to play you a song.
Yeah, this is yours. Your next walk. You said feel free to skip around if you like. The final version starts around 8:30. There's a marker. You said Renaissance. No, I said the first. We already saw Renaissance. Sorry, I might have missaid it. The first one was Renaissance. We just watched it. Now we're watching Walk.
This is definitely System of a Down.
And it's your challenge to reimagine it, to change chords, rhythms.
Just picturing like Lord of the Rings.
That would be brutal, Walk. To take a song, and I don't know how well they know the song, and change the chords and the style. Like you have it in your head.
No. Oh, why is it? It's just so weird.
Fits.
I'm struggling with that.
We need to think of ourselves as a tube of toothpaste.
Whoa.
Ben, did you eat the brownies upstairs? Okay, so today we are at Musora Studio, your one-stop for music education online. And we have Fionn here today, which is made up of Brianne and Alana. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
And we have Matt on guitar and Art on drums and Ben on keys. How would you describe your musical
I like that they gave Art a drum mic for his vocal.
Pop rock, bit of folk, and a bit of folk, a dash of folk.
Tell me what your band name means.
Fionn, it's our last name Finn in Irish.
Beautiful. All right, so in a moment we're gonna play you a song, and it's going to be your challenge to reimagine it as a pop rock track. You're gonna have complete creative freedom to change chords, rhythms, tempos, anything you want to make it uniquely yours. The more creative, the better.
Sounds good.
So
We're
difficult.
ready. Up for the challenge.
So difficult when you have it in your head a certain way.
No way. It's toxicity.
Okay, so he knows it.
System of a Down.
Oh, it is.
Okay, they do know it.
I wore the wrong boots for this.
Oh my goodness. Straight into drop D, I think.
So the first thing...
I've never heard this.
The first thing I think you do, and I'm just predicting, the first thing I think you do if you're trying to reinvent it is it's in 6/8. For those that don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's already in like a triplet feel, a 3 feel. I think the first thing you have to do is change that. If you can take a song that's in 6/8 and put it in just a duple, like 4/4, or they could even get crazy and do 5/4 or something, but that would immediately change the feel. Other than that, I don't know. But start with the time signature. Start with the feel.
Song of my life. Me neither.
Looking at life through the eyes of a tire house.
Okay, it's really cool though. It sounds like Celtic in this part. Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, it does.
The toxicity of our city, Yo! What on the wall?
Okay, I have heard this. This is definitely System of a Down.
Yeah.
So they're skipping through a lot of the sections.
It's like a fucking jig from hell. Like.
Whoa! Wow.
Yep, now your turn. Figure it out. Ready, go.
Gosh. Okay. Okay.
I had to throw something pretty crazy at you.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna need to look up some lyrics. There's a lot of interesting opportunities for harmonies, so I think we're gonna play around with that a bit.
So,
because
and I know they're on the spot here, but I wonder how much time they get that's not really shown.
this kind of has a bit of a Celtic feel to it in ways. We're very familiar with Celtic music, and we can kind of run with that a little bit.
System of a Down are like Armenian American, and I'm pretty sure they mix like Armenian folk music into like their like American rock. So
That's true Renaissance,
not
yeah.
a million miles off what you do.
The female System of a Down over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Sisters of a
Sisters of a Down.
All right, we'll get you some lyrics and we'll give you another listen through if that would be helpful.
That would be great.
Okay.
Now, somewhere between the sacred silence,
Yeah, Templar, we watch it all the time.
Somewhere between sacred silence and sleep, disorder.
So they're learning the lyrics. It's crazy.
Disorder. Maybe we could try and go like soft and sad instead of angry.
Ooh.
Maybe we could do soft and sad for the first part of the song and then like build it up to anger at the end. So by the time we get to the
I like the soft and
then I
sad.
became the sun.
Because it is a very
I kind of want to go hard there.
minor key.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah, it's minor.
It's the part where you become the sun, so the literal sun.
I do like the contrast between like the like, and then like, you know.
It'd be maybe cool if I played my acoustic. Bring like a bit of our folk side into it.
Let's tune the guitar first. Can we tune it?
The groove again.
That's right.
Sorry, John, it's just hurting my
If we
ears.
lean into that vibe, you can pull out your mallets and everything and do like.
Like just even like open snare, like
I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
like there's something like that general vibe.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the finished product, okay? So here we go. Here we go.
Conversion.
Listen to that reverb.
Version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tire hub. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, our city. What do you own the world? How do you own disorder, disorder?
Oh, a nice chord there.
Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep.
Like that.
Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder.
So they did not change the feel, by the way. Kept it in that 6/8.
More wood for their fires, loud neighbors. Flashlight robberies, caught in the headlights of a truck. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city.
Those chords are good. Those chords are good. Yeah, it's way better, Mike. Way better, Mike James. That's a good chord.
Somewhere between the sacred silence
That's great.
When I became the sun, I shone light into the man's heart. When I became the sun, I shone light into the man's heart. When I became the sun, I shone light into
Good way
the
to
man's
end.
heart. When I became the sun, I shone light into the man's heart.
Wow.
Well done.
Wow. How about it? See, that's what I'm talking about. Doing something different. Yeah, Brace. The chords that they were doing were really good. Taking something, so now you have a reason to listen to both versions. That's what I'm talking about. I thought that was great. Lion Drummer, what's going on? First night with the E175. It's freaking rough. Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw what I was doing earlier, but this was a disaster. We're okay now. It was a great recovery, but this was rough. Says we're going to be landing in an hour and 4 minutes. Gosh, this was bad, you all. Moving on. John's next, then Cannonball, then Chris. John says nothing. Speechless. That scares me. Oh, this could be great. It is going to be great. These are always good. All right, John. Here we go.
I need your clothes and boots.
Have a look around. We have something for everyone.
I say you'll pay twice. I'm not programmed to follow your orders. Just kick that!
I still have not beat this game. And I need to because I know I'm getting close.
Over metal endoskeleton.
Interesting.
Yeah, Lion Drummer, it was good. It was a lot of fun. It was really good. It was quick.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You need my help, so get those eddies ready.
I'll be back.
Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Of course, I'm a Terminator.
Plaster on your best fake smile. A party awaits.
That looks like Total Recall.
We must meet. Knock 4 times.
I'm back.
Arasaka Tower. Should have seen that coming.
Must be destroyed.
Gears over there. Help yourself. Now we need.
I could do without the Eli handle B.wave watermark all over the video. They could have done better without that.
to find an access token.
Let me try mine.
Yes, they did, Lion Drummer. Huge win. Huge win.
Wait here.
This is not the end.
Yeah, that Total Recall. Now, John, I'm gonna play it just so I'm gonna do this just so John won't submit it.
Soccer project called Relic. The Relic is a biochip onto which you can transfer someone's
It's only a minute long.
Consciousness.
It's only a minute long.
Soul.
I might as well just watch the minute. So far, not great.
Get ready for a surprise.
Welcome to the club. Where am I?
In Seoul Prison, Mikoshi.
Can I get a refund?
Let's get the fuck away, can we?
I have done exactly what you asked. Don't. What do you want?
I need to find Evelyn.
She got what was coming, as will you. Time to party like it's 2023.
You mean last year?
Is this pain?
It is.
Yeah, quick video. That's why I watched it. I was like, it's only a minute. And it wasn't great. Neither video very good. I mean, they were okay. It's okay, but they don't even hold a candle towards the Ace Ventura one or the Leslie Nielsen ones. Cannonball is fourth and says, please, no repeat. Please, no repeat. Here's Cannonball. I don't think it's a repeat, but it looks familiar. We've seen them before, I think. I don't think this is a repeat, though. John. Is there something in my teeth? This is Cannonball.
Together, I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better. It's not a walk in the park to love each other, but when our fingers interlock.
Well, I guess I do know this Paramore song. I think I know this Paramore song.
Can't deny you're with it, 'cause after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be
John.
over all the butterflies. I'm into you. And baby, even on our worst nights, I'm into you.
It got better. It got better.
We got this far. I don't even need to wonder at all. Yeah, after all this time, I'm still into you.
Will I be on next Sunday? Yes, I will.
Recount the night that I first met your mother, and on the drive back to your house, told you that I loved you.
Okay, Renaissance.
You felt the weight of the world fall off your shoulders, into your favorite song you sang.
I mean, I think it's fine. I think this is fine, Cannonball. It's fine. I do kind of wish they had done different camera angles, just so I can see a little bit more of what's going on with each person. Just the one stationary cam's a little odd, but you know, it's still fine.
Along to the start of forever, 'cause after all this time, I'm still into you. Oh, I should be over all the butterflies. I'm
Really, Brace? I just don't understand that. Why would you do that? All that work that he put into it.
I'm into you. Let 'em wonder how we got this far. I don't even need to wonder at all. Yeah, after all this time.
John, it's the most visual instrument. I'll say it again. It's the most visual instrument. You would much rather watch a drummer over anyone else. I don't care. I don't care who it is. And I say watch. No, Brace. It doesn't. No. Dancing around. I'm not buying it. The drums are the most visual instrument. I want to see them.
I'm still.
Yeah, he's dancing, John. Now, if she respected the drummer, you know what she'd do? When she wasn't singing, she'd step away and let him be seen. She's just going to dance right in front of him.
Something just makes sense in one of those.
I think it's all entertaining, Cannonball. I mean, I think everything so would you rather watch, let me make my point. Would you rather watch a flute, a trumpet, or a drummer? Because there's nothing going on visually. Okay, other than this. I didn't say bass, John. And even the bass isn't doing a lot visually. Even the bass is like, right, Brace? But the drums are just so visual. We need to see them. I need to see them.
And something just makes sense, and even after all this time.
Now, this drummer doesn't do much.
I'm
did he lick that and give it to her? Hold on.
Oh, I'm into you.
He licked it.
Baby, not a day goes by.
And then she grabs it. Here you go.
Not into
I'm just gonna go back and play my flute.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
33 months. 3.5 stream babies.
Waz, thank you for the 33. Very nice of you, Waz. Yeah, I agree, Morning Danish. I agree.
I'm still into
Boom. Yeah, that was good, but it did just kind of go like this for me for a while. It was just kind of right here. This is going to be an interesting final video of the night. This is Chris, and I think some of you are going to really like this. Some of you have probably seen this before. Actually, a lot of you have probably seen this before. But here's the thing. Some of you might not have seen it. And if you have not seen this, you're going to be amazed.
I promise I can change.
Then why didn't you take the job that Louis Netz offered you at Boeing?
They wouldn't hire me because of my war record.
Your war
I hope so,
record?
Renaissance.
You're the only one keeping that alive. For everyone else, it's ancient history.
Expect me to believe that?
It's the truth.
What bothers us is your record since the war.
Different cities, different jobs, and not one of them shows you can accept any real responsibility.
Lane, if you just give me one more...
It's too late, Ted. We have a visitor.
Hello. Hello. Hi.
This is Captain Wilson and our first officer, Mr. Stewart, and this is Mr. Stryker and his son, Joey.
Joey.
Come on up here, you can see better.
Joey,
here's something we give our special visitors. Would you like to have it?
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir. I've never been up in a plane before.
Hey.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Try it again with me. Just try.
Elaine, just hear me out. I know things haven't been right for a long time. It'll be different. Like it was in the beginning.
I remember everything. Mostly I remember the nights when we were together. I remember.
So I read the book. About how they came up with the movie Airplane, and they had seen this movie 0 Hour. The directors, the Zemeckis brothers, or whatever, they had seen this movie 0 Hour, and they basically wanted to take serious actors like Robert Stack, Lloyd Bridges. They were serious actors at the time, and they wanted them to be Peter Graves. They wanted them to be in a comedy, but they did not want them to try to be comedians. And even what Waz says about the jokes. The thing is, when Peter Graves got the script, he immediately threw it in the trash and told his agent, "This is terrible." And the agent the next morning said, "I just want you to meet with these guys, meet with the directors of the movie. I think when you understand what they're going for, you'll change your mind." And he completely changed gears, because he did feel really weird about saying those jokes, but that's what they were. They were jokes. And he got to the point where he became more notorious for this movie than he did other stuff like Mission Impossible. The directors of Airplane, if you didn't know, the directors of Airplane wanted Airplane to be in black and white. They wanted it to be so much like 0 Hour. All they wanted to do was basically create 0 Hour, but add some funny little witty lines after the commentary. Isn't that crazy?
He used to hold me.
And afterwards, how we
watched the sun. When it did,
it was
almost like
each new day was created.
Each new day was created.
I mean, exact same lines.
That's the way I've always wanted it to be, Elaine. Would you like a little whiskey, ma'am?
Certainly
not.
Yes?
Oh,
What is it?
it's like that Ronald Reagan film we saw.
Just see if I get you some Dramamine. Captain, one of the women passengers is very sick.
They're sick?
I think so, but I've never seen it so acute.
Exact same lines.
Doctor, Lord, quietly as you can.
You're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Have you ever been in a
Turkish
prison?
Stewardess? Yes.
I think the man sitting next to me is a doctor.
Sir,
John.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry I have to wake you. Are you a doctor?
That's right.
We have a passenger who's very sick. Could you come and take a look at her?
Yes, of course.
So they told all these guys, they told all of them, Robert Stack, all the guys, they were like, you just need to deliver your lines as you normally would, as serious as you normally would. They didn't understand that the laughs would happen not because of them trying to be comedians, but just because of the writing. And they really wanted like every line to be funny.
You'd better tell the captain we've got to land as soon as we can. This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
What do you think it is?
It's a big building with patients.
That's not important
right now.
What is it, Doctor? What's happening?
What was it we had for dinner tonight?
Well, the main course was meat or fish.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
And
I
lasagna.
had lasagna.
What did he have?
Fish.
Stewardess, my wife is very sick. Can you do something, please?
Stewardess, my husband's very sick. Can you do something, please?
Well, the doctor will be with you in just
Yeah,
a minute.
Heaps.
One thing. Do you know what he had for dinner?
Yes, of course. We both
had
had
fish.
fish.
Why?
We both had fish. Why? John, I can't remember. It said it in the book and I forgot that detail. I want to say it was the first time he'd done this, but I could be wrong. I do know that they spend time talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was having issues with being taken too serious with the NBA, and he used this movie to show people that he could poke fun at himself.
Oh, it's nothing to be alarmed about. We'll be back to you very quickly.
I want the weather on every kind of landing field on their side of the mountains. Do you understand? Any place where there's a chance to land this plane.
Can you remember
You're a member of this crew.
Can you face some unpleasant facts?
I think so. No.
No.
Unless I get all these people to a hospital quickly,
I can't even be sure
I
of
can't
saving
even
their
be sure of
lives.
saving their lives.
It's the same lines.
Sir,
It's crazy
there's
that
a
they
little
ripped
problem
off
in the cockpit.
so much. What is it?
It's the little room in the front of the plane where the pilots sit.
That's not important right now.
You see, the first officer is ill, and the captain needs someone to help him with the radio. Do you know anything about planes?
Well, I flew in the war. It was years ago. A long time ago. I wouldn't know anything about it.
Would you go up? Would you go up, please?
The stewardess
said both pilots. Can you fly
this plane and land it?
It's a different kind of flying altogether.
Striker.
I know nothing about flying. All I
There's
know
one
is
thing I do know.
you're the only
You're
person
the only one on
this
this plane who can possibly fly it. You're the only chance we've got.
Well, that's the whole story, Martin. Everything we
Watch him take off his glasses.
Let's face a few facts.
What? He's still wearing another pair of glasses.
You'll have a million things on his mind without being reminded of those days when things weren't so good.
Right now, things aren't so good. I want you to get on the horn and talk this guy down. Now, you're going to have to let him get the feel
Right
of this
down to the
thing.
ground.
And so help me, you'll have to talk him right down to the ground.
Striker, this is Captain Martin for 11 speaking.
Yes, Captain Treleaven.
Kramer.
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right, it's obvious you remember me. So what do you say you and I just forget about everything except what we have to do now?
Let's not kid each other, Treleaven.
You know I've never flown a bucket like this. I'm going to need all the luck there is.
Flying is no different than riding a bicycle.
Just a lot harder to put baseball cards in the spokes.
What kind of weather you
Blast him, that's a great line.
Rain.
Little ice.
And a
And a
little
little
ice.
ice.
How does you handle now, Striker?
Sluggish.
Sluggish.
Like a wet sponge.
Wet sponge.
Sluggish.
Like a wet sponge.
Tell him we're coming into some heavy clouds and we'll be on instruments.
That's so good.
Target's just ahead. Target should be clear if you go in low enough. You'll have to decide. You'll have to decide.
Yeah, it's great, Apes. It's a classic.
Stay in formation.
I love the footage at the top.
Target should be clear if you're going low enough. You'll have to decide.
That's true, Chris. It's true. You couldn't get any in the cockpit.
Tell all dispatchers to remain at the post. It's going to be a long night.
No cheese.
Johnny, how about some more coffee?
No thanks.
Tell him to ask George Zip. I thought it was Zip, Apes. George Zip.
Hello?
Hello.
Mrs. Over?
Yes, this is Mrs. Over.
This is John ZBC is calling from the airport. There's some trouble on your husband's flight.
But turns around, looks at the horse.
I've got to go to the
I've
airport.
got to go.
You can let yourself out the back door.
Look.
There's juice in the refrigerator.
Stand anymore.
I gotta get out of
Gotta
here.
get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Down. Listen, you for me. I'm trying to help. I won't let me go.
All right, leave her.
Let me take care of this.
The fog's getting thicker.
And Leon's getting larger.
Larger.
All right, Striker, you better stay up there for a bit.
No dice, Chicago. I'm giving the orders and we're coming in.
Dr. Baird says the sick people are in critical condition and every minute
counts.
Don't be a fool, Striker. You know what a landing like this means. You more than anybody.
That's right. But we've got to come in.
I'm ordering you to stay up there.
I guess the foot's on the other hand now, isn't it, Kramer?
The foot's on the other hand.
Stand by, Striker. I'm going to the tower.
Good luck.
And good luck.
Hey, so you talking about Johnny? You talking about Johnny? So they do in the book. If you like it, you should read the book, Hapes. Although they spend a lot of time building up to the movie. They talk about like Kentucky Fried Movie, the Kentucky Fried Theater, all that stuff. They used Johnny in all that Kentucky Fried Theater stuff. He was like one of their main guys that would show up to do all of that, and then they put him in the movie. That's how they knew him. He had done stuff with them, this live action stuff beforehand.
Tower.
We're on the way up now.
Tower! The tower! Rapunzel! Rapunzel!
Tower to all emergency vehicles. Runway is Niner.
Airport interstate positions number 1 and 2.
Million equipment.
Number 3.
Your husband and the others are alive, but unconscious.
Unconscious.
Just like Gerald Ford. There's a good chance we can save them if Stryker can get this plane down.
plane down in time.
That isn't really much of a chance, is it?
I just want to tell you both good luck.
We're all counting on you.
The dog.
There he is. No, wait. Pull that right handle.
Eddie, it's a twister. It's a twister.
Look behind my tunnel! It's a twister! It's a twister!
Striker?
Striker, you all right?
Striker, you all right?
Yeah,
I love it.
we're okay.
Ted, that was probably the lousiest landing in the history of this airport. But there's some of us here, particularly me, would like to buy you a drink and shake your hand.
Shake your hand. Isn't that great? Oh, Lion Drummer, are you talking about Airplane or 0 Hour? I hope it's 0 Hour. You've never seen Airplane? There's an Airplane 2 as well. Both, oh my gosh. Lion Drummer, oh my gosh. It's an absolute must watch. Airplane 2, I think personally is just as good as Airplane. There are so many good jokes. Like with William Shatner in Airplane 2. Blossom says, I've seen all 3. There's not a third one. There's not a third one. I have your winner. I really enjoyed... Yes, there's 2, Morning Danish. You need to watch the second one. They're so good. Your winner tonight is Walk with the Toxicity cover. GG Walk. Airplane 2 is not quite as good, Habe says. Lots of good jokes, but it doesn't have the basis that the first one has. I don't know. It's just a different story. They're going to the sun. I think it is. I mean, that's just my opinion. I like it a lot. 0 Hour, Airplane 1 and 3, Blossom says. I've not seen 0 Hour. Yeah. I guess if you want to count 0 Hour, I don't count it. Looking as Leslie Nielsen's IMDb, but the only thing remotely similar to Airplane that he was in before was an episode of MASH. Yes, he was in MASH. Miss Flig saw that episode. Was 0 Hour meant to be a comedy? No, see, that's the thing, Lion Drummer. 0 Hour is just like a standard, like, B movie. Black and white B movie. And those guys watched the movie and they were like, what they like to do, Lion Drummer, they liked to do things like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where those guys would basically make fun of B movies. Those guys would do the same thing. They just wanted to take a very standard movie and make it funny. And what's funny is that they had to get approval from the producers of 0 Hour to do Airplane. And the people at 0 Hour didn't think it would amount to much. So they're like, yeah, go ahead, whatever. And then, of course, it blew up. And then, if anything, 0 Hour ended up getting more views. So, yeah, they would not have been able to make that movie if the 0 Hour people didn't give them permission. Isn't that crazy? Let me see what's going on with this flight. Let's look and see how much time we have left. 40 minutes. We probably have time for one game of Geo. They had to buy the rights to the movie eventually. Well, no, they did. They did. It was just they weren't the people at 0 Hour. If they hadn't sold the rights, they would never been able to make it. So we're gonna play one game, so I can focus on this flight, because this plane's not easy. Yeah, we're still looking for Star Wars. However, tonight we are just doing world, but we're gonna do a balanced world. We've been trying to do something new. It's got some different locations. So if you want to play along, click that link at the top of chat. All we ask is you don't give any hints or answers in chat, and please don't Google anything. Okay, ready? Oh my gosh, look at this place. Wow. Okay, wow. Let me look at these buildings over here. Meta. Waz gets it right. Look at Waz getting it right off the bat. $20 seconds left. Unbearable's got it. All right, get your guesses in. This is an interesting one. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh my gosh, Rally. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. John got it. Wow. I don't know. I mean, with Rally being so close, I'm debating on something over here. Or up there. Thailand? Okay. Dang. Look at me just as far away as I can get in that area. I could have seen Thailand as well. In fact, Thailand was probably what I felt like it was more with that building. But when I saw how close Rally was, I thought, well, maybe it was over here. Rally ended up choosing Laos right on the border. Dang. Okay. That's all right. It's not great. It doesn't help. Rally has a nice start on this one. John also pretty good there with Morning Danish. Here you go. Ready? Round 2. Come on. Wow. Dude, these places, you all. My goodness.
It's pretty. It's so pretty.
Jeez. That is crazy. Wow. Unbearable's got it. 30 seconds left. This is just nuts. Jeez. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow, John. 1. Closing the guesses. Dang, John. Oh, man. So where would John go? Do we go like Austrian Alps, Swiss Alps? I'm thinking like down here. Close to the border. Maybe up here. It could be up here. Maybe we'll go up there. Yeah, that's more mountainous. Let's do that. Crap. Oh, gosh. Italy. Gah. We're dying here. Oh, gosh. Round 3. These are some really pretty picks, you all. Jeez. Okay, sun. Sun's in the west, southwest. Bus. Wow. These have been really neat images and very difficult to get to pinpoint a location. Sun was kind of in the south/west, like southwest-west. West-southwest. Ten, 9, good luck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hapes was close. 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Oh my gosh, Rally. Are you kidding? 1 kilometer? What? I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. Just don't know. Croatia. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If it's Croatia, I'm not getting it. It was screaming a country at me, but I got so lucky with where I picked. Look at what you did here. Look at what Rally did. I mean, this is crazy. Look at what Rally did. Wow. Okay. That hurt John. John was doing great first 2 rounds, and this is what John does. John has some stinkers. This is a bold pick here, John. Those kind of boats in remote Indonesia, I don't think so. Also, that big bus, I don't think so, John. Here we go. Round 4. Okay, maybe this one's a little bit easier. Finally, some language. And also remember, do not Google anything. Might be in Chicago. I'd like to know what they're eating there. The sun is in the west, kind of southwest, but really a lot of west. Wow, Rally is going to win this. Aren't you, Rally? Seeing the sign one more time? Is that what you want? I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Oh my gosh. So there's some chat meta that's important here. Unbearable got it, but was 3,300 kilometers away in the right country. These are not EU license plates. French car, Spanish language. $3,300 kilometers for unbearable. To get the country right, but be that far away. So what if it was one of these... What's one of these French islands? Like Ponta Delgada? Like one of these? Because if I don't think this is 3,300 kilometers from the Caribbean, but I do think it's not a bad idea if it's like... No, France? No. Well, yeah, it could. It could count. This is a bad idea. Fine, just do it. No! No, no, no! So wrong. Just so very wrong. What did Unbearable... Oh, Unbearable was all the way down here? Oh my gosh. The coast of Brazil? It didn't look Portuguese to me. Gosh. This is a nightmare. Man, this world level is brutal. I gotta tell you what. This doesn't look like this country. This does not look like this country. West, southwest. This is how some people feel about indoors? What do you mean? That it's difficult? I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's okay for us not to get all of them right. Only one way we're going to learn. Only one way we're going to... I like that we're seeing new stuff. We've never seen that kind of location in Brazil. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Well, unfortunately, this has got to be Kenya. Kenya has the car with the snorkel, but it doesn't look like Kenya, so I'm just going to look for a place that's very grassy. Should have gone right outside of Nairobi. Your winner was absolutely Rally. Rally had an unbelievably good round. GG Rally, 23,700. That's amazing. Hapes in second and Morning Danish on the podium, walking fourth. I was fifth. Unbearable sixth. Waz seventh. Renaissance eighth. Captain Easy ninth. Laddie 10th. And John rounding out the top 11. That did not look like Kenya. That was just crazy. I have to descend, you all. I got to focus on this descent.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So let's see if I can... Let me look at my checklist, because I feel like I could not descend earlier, so I want to see if that changes now. Okay. So I need to turn auto flight engineer or artificial flight engineer off. And I got to be careful with the with these the way they are. Okay, now I want to see.
What's your prediction? Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
Unbearable, good night. All right, so we want to be descending at 1,000 feet a minute. We're not quite there, but we're close. Okay, how's that temp? Not great. Mixture 2 lean. It does say to make it auto lean on descent. What is our altitude? Oh gosh. Oh, I was like, oh, 5,000? No, 15,000. Okay, we're okay. Cow flaps need to be closed. This plane's so difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and keep your seat rope fastened. Thank you.
All right, we're okay right now. I think the thing we're going to have to do, I really struggle with the approach, but I am going to put in what the ILS is. .110.1. Okay. Uh-oh. Carbs are too hot. Okay, that helped. Gotta be careful. Maybe we're still a little too hot. Oh, too cold. We're almost at 12,000, which is our critical altitude where we do the superchargers to low. Flig adjusting his shower faucets. All right. So we can now do these to low. And switch them all. RPMs need to be set to 22. Manifold pressure to 26. Okay, we still want to get about 1,000 feet, but we're not there, so we're gonna change that trim. Uh-oh. We're not following that. Wait, am I not on nav anymore? Oh, I must not have been. Huh. Interesting. How did that switch? So we're going to kind of turn back. Yeah, and it's going to level out now. It wasn't on nav mode. We're only descending 500 feet a minute. I'm really struggling to get this to descend. I don't know what it is. If I push the yoke down, it doesn't react because it's on autopilot. So then I'm dropping throttle and I'm adjusting trim to try to get the nose down. But you can see we're dropping at 500 feet, but I can't get it to do any more. So I'm going to drop more throttle. Yeah, you can see the needle drop, and that's just I'm dropping throttle. I don't know what else to do. There's 900. I'll do that. How's our temperatures? They're great. Look at that. So we basically need to get, what altitude? We need to get to 2,000 feet. And we're at 8,800. Okay, still descending 1,000. I just want to get down to 2,000. So here's what the map looks like. We're here. I guess it didn't load us on the approach, so we got to about here, and then it circled back to there, and now we're good. And it's going to circle all the way around and come back up. That's pretty, isn't it? Okay, we're at 6,000. All green checks. We'll start to open these a little bit. Who's flying into the sun? Me. For a short period. Let me drop this throttle again. We really need to get down to 2,000 feet, and I'm struggling to make it happen. It's like the The plane doesn't want to descend. It's like it's trying to hold altitude, even though the altitude hold is off. Well, that's working. Why would that work? I'm using my Bravo to do it, but I can't do it in the plane. No, it's not a constraint. It doesn't, it's not doing any of that. This plane doesn't fly constraints. I just want to get down to 2,000 feet and then wait for the glide slope. See if I can get it to work. I probably won't. I never get it to work. What's up, Toast? Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm here almost every night. What's been going on? There's 3,000. Let's do altimeter. No, nothing new. Temperature's still good. There's our airport right over there. Icy's already there. Yeah, we're close. We're 23. Oh, come on. You were doing great. So I switched it. It did not work. And it usually does. Usually when I hit that altitude control button, it works. It did not this time. So I'm going to try to see if we can get back up to 2 and then hold. Gotta be careful. I'm still climbing. I don't know why. I don't want to climb. It's fine. I can do that. I can handle that. Thanks, Chris. Careful, those temperatures are too high. What's the best movie remake? That's a great question. Wow, I'd have to really think about that. That's a good question. That's true. No. No. Oh, why are we not on? Well, I guess we're hand flying. Once again, I don't understand why. Look at this. I just don't understand why it's not going along the course. I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't figure it out. This has been one of the worst flights in this plane. It hasn't done 80% of the things I wanted it to do. So we're going to be hand flying from here on out. All of your flights are like this? This just doesn't want to do anything. It doesn't want to follow the flight plan. It disconnects things all the time. A weird fuel leak, yeah. Yeah. So we're just going to hand fly it in. Best movie remake. I have to think about it. Chris, I'm just VFRing it right now. No, Clorix, I haven't. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was good, but I would prefer the original Willy Wonka over Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What would be a good remake? The Departed or Ocean's 11? Especially, but Charlie was a dozen times more accurate to the book than Gene. Oh, interesting. I just don't know what a good answer to that would be. Yeah, Clorix, I haven't. Oh dear. The temperatures are all crazy. Look at those temperatures. I can't believe the engines haven't blown yet. You know, that's not a bad answer, Fitz. It's not a bad answer. You know what? I would say, I don't know if it would count Mad Max Fury Road. I know it's not necessarily a remake, but it is in that universe. It's a different story, you know. True Grit was good. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment, Rally, but I do like the new ones. Yes, Renaissance. I've not seen the newest one. I still need to. It's great. Look at all those reds. We're going to ruin this thing. Yeah, this plane might not make it. Look at all the reds. I can't believe it's made it this far. I know, we're almost there. Can you imagine if they died? Like, right here? This has been just an awful flight. Just in case. I told you this plane floats. I said that earlier. Dang, I didn't even know I landed. Jeez. So awful. Look at Laddie, right on it. GG, Laddie. Just a very difficult flight. So many things went wrong, but we made it. We did it. Make sure I got credit for the flight. Yes, I did. Okay, tomorrow, if we do another one, it's about the same distance.
This place here. The local
so I'll have to see what plane we use.
In the terminal in the current weather by
might use the 414 again.
For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seat rope fastened and keep the aisle clear until we're parked at the gate. The captain will then turn off the fasten seatbelt sign indicating that it is safe to stand. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items since articles may have shifted during flight. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. The next time you get the insane urge to go blasting through the skies in a pressurized metal tube, we hope you'll remember that nobody loves you.
And your money.
Like flee the air.
All right. Well, I can't believe it, but we did it. And I tell you what, it's going to be a while before I fly this plane again. I really like it, but my gosh, I couldn't get anything to work. So, it'll be a while. It continues to just be very rough. We're done. That was not easy, but we did it. Yeah, no thanks, Renaissance. No thank you. I cannot imagine trying to land this plane in Paro. I just cannot imagine. I mean, I could do it if it was visual. To get better at drumming, you stop playing for a few months at a time. Here's the thing. Right now, I don't have the desire to get better at this plane. So, it makes sense. That was a good parking job, too. We are done. Hope y'all had a good time tonight seeing me struggle. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Let's see. We've got some people on.
Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
We've rated Amplify a lot lately, so I wanted to see if there was somebody else. All right, we're gonna go say hello to Moto Gonkin. We'll see how this works. This will be interesting. Let's go say hi to Moto Gonkin. Thanks again, everybody. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day tomorrow. Night.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Plickety 1976 out.
Yeah.